On this episode of Enter the Lab, unofficially presented by Billionaires Row, we have
PR
B.Wonder
boys.
enter the lab for the third time, where we talk about his life, what's going on in the world, a little bit of sports, a little bit of, a little social news. Hopefully you guys subscribe, follow us on all social platforms.
Link in bio.
Yes, sir. Django, drop that beat.
Django. Django.
You have now entered the lab with Elvis Escobar, Fort Sama, episode 31. We have a guest, a special guest, hopping on the podcast. But before we...
Very special.
Extremely. The inaugural or the honorary third member of the podcast. Actually, he was the inaugural guest of the podcast back in the day. Was the first
Very
one. So
true.
we
Yep,
always give
respect.
him love back when we were the utility players. He'll hop in and enter the lab real quick. But before we let him hop in, how was your, how you been? How's your weekend? What's going on, Fort Sama?
I'm doing great, man. Just keeping it, just everything flowing, everything good. Went to a different gym Friday. Went to the zoo, and then Saturday night I went out, got a few drinks, had a good time. Sunday just chilled, did some leg day, got these quads and hammies right, and then today back to the grind. Get that
You got-
money.
You got a lot of compliments last week on your post, so
Listen,
I know you're feeling
listen,
yourself
bro.
a little bit, so you need to calm down, bro.
That's why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. We just getting started.
I was gonna say,
We
all of a
just
sudden, this man's wearing less clothes. All of a sudden, he's got the Guido uniform on.
Hey, look, we just getting started. I'm just like at a point right now where I'm addicted to this shit, and I'm just like the only thing that keeps me going is just like being healthy and seeing how I'm
Absolutely.
gonna be in another like 6 months, another year, and I can't wait, bro. Like I really can't wait.
All right. Well, that's enough about us. Before we let our guy hop in the lab, enter the lab for the third time, special guest. You might know him as Ben Wahlberg. You might know him as Daddy, but we know him as B.Wonder. So B.Wonder, enter the lab, please.
Hey.
Hey, I really hope only one person knows me as Daddy. I really hope there's nobody
Or
out there
two,
that's-
kind of
that's-
weirdly.
Yeah, no, that's Poppy.
No, yeah.
That's Poppy.
That's Poppy. Yeah.
Oh man.
What's going on,
That's
fellas?
great.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to have you back, man. I think we're in a good place where it's perfect timing. Obviously, perfect timing for you. You're a busy man, personally, business-wise, making moves out in Iowa. But obviously, it's a summer. You're glowing over there, looking nice, clean shaved.
My guy looking
yeah.
good.
So
You been
what
eating
have you
fruits
been?
and shit?
What?
Dude, what?
You been eating fruits and shit? You glowing, man.
You're looking
Hey,
younger.
that's pretty much what I eat. Fruits, meat, some vegetables. I try to stay healthy. I'm trying to live forever. It's true. It's factual. When I say that, I don't mean any jokes. I'm trying to live forever.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since you told me that, you've said it to me either directly in a group chat, maybe 2 or 3 times, and you don't know this, but since you've told me that over the last year, I've also been telling other people that I want to live a long time, and
Right?
it's a mix of you, but it's also a mix of what I've been trying to feed my mind or live a certain lifestyle. I've been telling a lot of people like 100 is the minimum.
Minimum.
So it's funny that you said
Absolute
that,
minimum.
like you've impacted my life in that way where I want to
Yeah.
live more because of you. It's crazy.
I've been saying it for years. I just every time I say it, people say it all the time. I want to live forever, right? Who doesn't? Hopefully everybody does. But I'm dead serious about it. Like I want to live as long as I possibly can. Life is too precious and short, and it's too great right now. I've had those years, my 20s, where I'm like, fuck this shit. But honestly, when I was in my 30s and as I started to get older, you change. We all evolve and grow as a person as we continue to get older. Hopefully, that's the goal. And it just really shifted my mindset. Like life is way too great.
Yep.
I'm trying to live and experience and see as much as I possibly can. So that means obviously take care of your body, take care of your mind. And so that's, in my later ages, in my later 30s where I'm at now, that's really what my life's about now. Just trying to take as much care as my body as I can, take as much care of what I put into my body food wise. I still have my weekends where I pound a tub of Oreo fluff.
Eat
But
a Chicago hot dog.
yeah,
I've seen that.
for sure. And so, yeah, seriously, good. I'm glad. Live forever. We started a movement.
Yeah, my
Absolutely.
dad always says, he's like, I'm trying to live over 100. And I'm
For
like, all
sure.
right, bro, like, do your thing. Like, this man, all he eats is like peanuts, walnuts,
Yep.
cashews, like
He's
rice
eating
and
like he's
beans.
still living in Cuba.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
He's rationing. He's rationing his proteins.
Right.
I'm like, dude, you can eat like other things, right? He's like, no, these good for me. These good for me. I'm like, all right,
That's
man. Like,
See, your dad's smart because that's what I've come to realize. Like every person's unique and different, and so, like I just really trying to figure out, eat certain things, and figure out and feel what it does to your body. See if your body kind of feels good after it. I focus on that. Like I eat a lot of things now, and I focus on what I feel like after. And if I feel tired or anything like that, I won't. I'm done. Like the other day, I had a wrap, like just like a chicken wrap or whatever. And after I ate that, I'm sitting at my computer at work and I'm like, yo, am I going to pass out here? Like, what is going on? And so now I'm just like, I'm just trying to watch what I'm doing here, But I still party, don't worry.
As you should, because you deserve it. And I just looked it up. Last time you were with us, this is B.Wonder Enters the Lab 3. You were with us with episode 11. That was 4 months ago, I think in March. What's obviously I joked around saying that somebody calls you daddy, but she's not
Yep.
speaking yet, I assume. But what's that father life looking like? What's that that process been since we last spoke? Because we don't talk to you via FaceTime on the phone. We maybe Instagram DM a little here and there, but overall we don't talk to you like we used to before the baby. So what's an
Yeah.
update? A quick few seconds or few minutes on that.
Yeah, no, and that's not a negative way. That's just kind of who I am. Everybody knows me. I'm not the best phone person,
Yeah.
the best communicator, and I've heard that my whole life, by the way. Even in high school, it's like Ben's not the greatest communicator. And it's not that. It's just like I live in my own world constantly, and so it's not that I don't think about it. It's just like I like my mom, my parents know I'm out here living my life, and they know to just check in on me, every now and then. But what's been going on is that dad life. She does say daddy, by the way. It was her first word.
Oh, okay,
Just
sweet.
wanna put that out there.
Nice.
Yep.
Congrats.
Um,
Did you say daddy before mommy or mama?
She can't say mama yet. We're trying.
Nice.
But
One for
she
the
can't.
guys.
City boys.
But she knows who like mama is because we'll say, hey, where's mama? And she'll
Of
like
course.
go over, she'll like look at her or touch her, but she
Nice.
just can't say it. It's just weird. But just that, I've leaned into dad life 100%. It's like all that consumes me now is just trying to be the best dad as I possibly can be. I personally believe that I think the world could benefit from having better dads. We need a better dad movement across the world. I think a lot of the issues that people go through in life can trace back to we have shitty dads. We have a lot of shitty dads out there.
Yeah.
And so just trying to be the best dad I possibly can be, learning a lot from her. Like she's taught me a lot, just watching her grow and learn things. It's fascinating to see how fast they learn things and how fast they change. You hear about that all the time, but like when you're sitting there, when you guys have kids one day and you're sitting there and you're watching them every day and you notice like there are little things and then it just like within an hour, something new comes out. And it's like, whoa, you just like transform. You're a completely different human now. Or they wake up and you're like, they're doing something different. Their face looks different. And it's fascinating. But that and just, just trying to live, I live like a peaceful life, man. I'm just out here chilling. I don't focus. I try to stay out of all the noise out there these days. You know, social media stuff, I kind of taking a step back out of it. Not that I'm still paying attention, but I just don't check things as much anymore. I'm not on things as much anymore. Just trying to, you know, enjoy the world, you know, even though I'm stuck here in Iowa because I haven't really gone anywhere. But
Yeah.
yeah.
At least you got
That's
the weather in
probably-
your favor.
Hey, that's
You're gonna
probably
go
not a
drive
bad
miles
place to
in
be,
San
honestly.
Iowa.
Yeah,
Hey,
right now,
you know-
it's probably not a bad place to be.
No, for real. Look. People hate on it. I love it here. If you can handle the winters, but you just can have a nice. It depends on what you're looking for and where you're at in life. You know, in my mid-20s, you know, I had the same attitude. I'm like, get me the fuck out of here, man. You know, let me go to Arizona for a bit. And see
Builds
what's going on
character.
there. Yeah.
So you
then,
gonna make this
you know,
Instagram for the baby?
see. Well,
I seen
that's
that.
actually-
We don't follow it, but I seen it. I was like,
you
I
can-
don't know. I don't know if this is a fake
Maybe more
account or
people
not.
should follow it so she starts doing something on it. But that's actually my wife, and that's
Oh, is
you know,
it?
it's the little idea that she had that she wants to do for Beta and have like a page for her. But you know, she's not very social media inclined person. You know, she's similar to me. We're both we call ourselves hippies. You know, we're like hippies. We're just like we do
We
our
need
own
more of
thing.
you.
Yeah, we just just chill, you know. But she wants to do that. We have thousands and thousands of pictures of Veda and videos. We went to the zoo today, and I think I took, I don't know, close to 100.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure out of those 100,
No,
there's about
you know-
90 that are the same, like as the other ones
Yeah.
that you took.
You know what a gimbal is?
A gimbal, no.
Yeah, it
it's
holds
like
the
an
phone.
iPhone
Yeah.
stabilizer. You know,
Yeah.
I bought one of
No,
those, so I'm
I don't know
doing
that.
that.
Oh,
and
so
just
instead of
practicing.
just holding your phone, you're holding a
Yep.
stick?
Yeah.
That's actually
Yep.
smart.
So
Shit,
much
it's fire.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm just walking through the zoo, gimbaling the shit out of everything. There was a sea.
You're
sea
editing
lion
your
show.
life podcast as you
Yep.
like every single day.
And it's just dang that I have to say this real quick because I thought about
Okay.
this yesterday and I was telling my wife and I can't forget it because it feels like a good opportunity. But I feel I was thinking the other day, I have thousands of pictures of Veda from the day she was born, videos, you know, I have all this stuff and I've been saving them. How fortunate and lucky it is in life that we have the ability to do that because of technology. When we grew up, our parents didn't have that ability. It was so hard to capture these memories. And it's so easy for us to be able to do that now that, you know, like when my daughter and your kids grow up, you're going to be able to show them thousands of videos and thousands of pictures, and they're going to be able to see their entire life,
Yep.
you know, from the moment they were born, and they're going to experience that. And I think that's fascinating, or I think it's great that we have the ability to do that these days.
I'll
Yeah.
play the devil's advocate of that actually because I've been thinking about this more and more because me and Bree go back and forth and it's like, damn, I wish I had more pictures. I don't have many videos. There's a lot of pictures of us growing up, but there's not a lot of videos, and we never had a camera. Obviously, if there was only one type of camera back then, it wasn't about a phone having a camera, it was about actually buying one. I think we had one that we probably filmed a couple maybe vacations with, but even back then, it wasn't popular to film everything, you know,
No.
like to film
Yep.
every movement or every memory wasn't a thing. It was live in the moment. So that's my devil's advocate point of view is yes, we do have the technology and the access to take a lot of pictures, but and videos, how many times you're not living in the moment while you're doing all that, you know, you got to balance
Yep.
it in a way where I
Sure.
told you earlier where it's like, I'm somebody that doesn't post a lot on social media, and I don't think I'm gonna if and when I have kids, I don't think I'm gonna post as much as them. I think my significant other will probably do that, and I'm not gonna tell them not to, but I'm just not going to because then that creates a little
Yep.
long-term effect of like I see people on TikTok with their daughter that's like 5 years old that she's making videos and she's not consenting. She's just doing what she thinks is her
Yeah.
mom wants her to do, and then it turns into
I'm not about
anything.
that.
That's another conversation we could have. But I like that at least you guys created it, started it, and then thought about it, and then it's like
Yeah.
it's in that weird situation. That's actually very funny and shows how like you like the idea, but you're also like, should I?
Yeah. I know.
No,
For sure.
I remember when I was younger, my mom used to make me go to CVS with her to print out the
Yep.
pictures
To
at the
print
photo
out the
center.
pictures, for
She's
sure.
like, I need this one in 8x10. No, actually 7x8. Wait, you know what? This one I need in 3x5. And it's like,
Yep.
Mom, like, make up your mind. Like, just hundreds
Mhm.
of pictures, printing them out.
For sure.
And it was,
I totally agree with you, Ray. I'm not very much. I don't post a lot of pictures of her, and I don't
The last
want
one was
to.
great, by the way.
Oh, dude, I got that thing blown
Amazing.
up today. Yeah, I had to have that thing blown up. Just because it's my kid. I don't want to put him out there forever.
Of course.
But then sometimes you take so many pictures, right? And you're looking at them, and you're like, "This is that picture that I posted yesterday." I just stared at it for like 20 minutes, being like, "This is the cutest picture I've ever seen in my life." I just wanted to share it with the world, right? So I'll do
I
stuff like
did that.
That's
That's
genuine,
me.
though. That's genuine. Like, that's not like
Right.
I'm going to do this because I know everybody's going to love it. It's like I am so obsessed with this other human that I created that I need to share it for
Yep.
other people. That's a lot better process mentally.
For sure. And then, internally, like with my brother and my mom and, our parents and stuff, we used, Apple Photos, shared albums, and we put a lot of shit in there. So
Yeah,
there's
that's brilliant.
tons of
I
stuff
love
in there.
that feature.
Just sharing it. And it's such a great feature. Just sharing it with your own family. I did, though, make a Facebook finally. I didn't have Facebook for years. And
Oh,
I
really?
made one.
I don't
know what
have
you're
one
thinking.
either, so I didn't know you didn't
You're
have
like,
one.
damn. Yeah. And I did it because I have aunts I have an aunt and uncle in New York and Pennsylvania, and then I don't live anywhere near my family. They're all spread out, and so they're always texting me like, "Let me get pictures of Veda. Let me see pictures of Veda." I'm like, "This is inefficient." Now I'll just create a Facebook, and then all my family's there, and I post pictures of her on there. Yeah. So that's what I'm using it for. I literally log in, post pictures of her, and then go away. Ghost and post my own daughter.
Ghost and
Ghost and post. I like that.
Post and ghost. Yeah, so
If,
that's
only-
me.
God.
Oh, I'm just saying
What
that's
happened?
just me, man. I'm just living my life. Out here living. Enjoying every day.
Yeah, we got some real life shit going on though, Ben. We got some real
Like
life
what?
stuff. I mean,
In between
shit.
you living your life, there's a lot of world stuff going on.
I mean,
There is a
what
lot
do you
of
want
world
to
stuff.
what do you want to get into? You want to get into freaking what's going on in Sri Lanka? You want to get into what's going on in China? You want to get into some Brittany Griner stuff? Like,
I know you're not too busy to not pay attention to what's going on in the world. There's a lot of
No,
good
no, no.
stuff going on.
You
Hey,
want to get
no,
you want to talk
I
about
always-
how former Chinese prime minister was killed in broad daylight. Like we got shit all over the place, bro. That's why I said it's good that you're in Iowa. Like out of all places, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take Iowa.
You're actually ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You're ahead.
Hey, I do, I have been living, I've been staying out and blocking out the noise, but I do think it's important to understand what's happening around you. That way you can better prepare yourself in case anything tries to happen, especially when you got a family. So I do pay attention.
Yep.
And a little bit. I just don't, I just look, see, and then I go away. And then only think of my thoughts, right? Only think what I think about it, right? Try not to read too much. But yeah, any of them. The Brittany Griner thing.
Yeah, let's go. Let's focus on that for a second for the
this
next
stuff
few minutes.
is
'cause
dividing group chats. Like this is some serious stuff
Well,
right here. Like people are going crazy about it.
So I guess, to me, it's twofold. One, do I have all the information? And then do I have all the accurate information? Right? I don't know. Right? I don't know if she had something or not. I know they allege she did, but it's Russia. I don't know. But
Exactly.
either way, my opinion on it is you did something illegal in the country that it's illegal in. Sorry.
consequences.
Right? Consequences. Sorry. We would do the same thing here. Fort, if you were, down in Cuba and you came here and, you're playing basketball here and I don't know, something illegal here. I don't know. Like punch some old lady in the face. Right?
He would do that, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's consequences to the actions here, right? And so I get it. Is it maybe harsh for what it is? Yeah, but that's not nothing we can do about it. It's their country. It's not the America. And to me, in a way, it kind of shows a little bit of that American, that American like privilege thing that a lot of
Entitlement?
Americans hold. The entitlement, great. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Entitlement. It's like you broke the law in another country. You have to understand when you go to other countries that there are rules. They live differently there. You have to respect them, just like we would ask anybody that came here to respect our rules. If I go into somebody's house and they don't want me to, I don't know, grab a glass out of their cupboard, it's their house. I need to respect the rules of their house.
Even if it
vice
didn't make
versa.
sense, you still got to pay for that consequence. If you did take that
Right.
glass out,
Yeah.
then you got to pay
Vice-
for it, whatever it is.
Right. Vice versa, if you come in my house and I don't want you to have your shoes on my carpet, and you do, there are
Boom.
consequences.
Love it, Ben.
Right? It's my
What
house.
are the
You didn't
consequences?
respect it. That depends.
13
Depends on the
lashes
bottom
in the
line.
bedroom,
Yeah,
and Veda's got to watch.
there might be some missing teeth.
And obviously our point have been in group chats is like obviously we all agree with that, and we've never talked about this topic before. Is I think Fort could agree with me, and is the glorification not from people like us. The glorification is coming from the NBA and the WNBA and ESPN and social media on the athlete side. The glorification every time someone or the WNBA or any entity posts about Brittany Griner, I immediately read the comments, and I don't scroll to the first 3 or 5. I try to scroll through it because sometimes you can get to the positive stuff and whatever. The glorification is like only coming from the corporate side. It's not coming from the human side. So that's what I wanted to hear your take on. So take it a step further with that.
It's just, it's weird. It feels like that corporate, just, I don't know, jumping on it. It all feels fake, right? It doesn't feel real. Like anybody, if the actual situation, it's not good. Part of acting like that, having that entitlement, I think is why we have so many problems that we do today, and that people are crazy, is because they think that they are entitled to, whatever in any circumstance, no matter what. This is a free country. It's a free world here. You have to live by the rules that are set forth. If you don't, there are consequences. I don't know.
Go ahead, Fort.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
not with.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No,
I've just
finish off. You're
heard
good.
the Brittany Griner stuff. I've heard stories that maybe it was planted. I also heard maybe it was CBD, something like that. But either way, that's still illegal. So
Don't put yourself into that situation. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, it's not her first time there. Like, she knows what she's doing. Like, she knows she shouldn't have had it. Like, it's just funny because now she's like wanting the U.S. to take action and bring her back and step in and do all this kind of stuff. But a year ago, she was kneeling for the national anthem and kneeling for the flag. Not that even like matters or has anything to do with anything, but it's like,
it's a point of conversation
yeah,
that
like
we're
make
not
up
patriots.
your mind.
Yeah, make up your mind. Can't have it
So,
both
like,
ways.
Yeah, you can't exactly. And then the whole glorification thing, like you broke the law. Like if you would have broke the law here, like they wouldn't have made her an honorary all-star starter. They wouldn't have had free BG shirts. They wouldn't have had all this that they're doing for her. It's because the situation that she put herself in, allegedly, across the world during a war, not the best timing. And like Russia thought that like the US was going to be like, all right, y'all got leverage. Let us get BG back. We'll give you back this dude that we got here. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's BG.
Yeah.
Like it's like I get it. She's
Joe
Baylor,
Biden's out there, doing Anchorman stuff.
Oh, we'll get to that.
He's too worried about his
comedy.
He's got way too much going on to care about BG. Like,
Hey,
if it was Diana Taurasi, it might be a different story. Or Maya Moore. If it was Maya Moore, Skylar Diggins, like, all right, let's go.
Skylar Diggins.
I'm going to Russia.
Skylar Diggins. Yep.
It is true. I do think I agree with her coach though, saying if it was LeBron, he would have been back by now. That probably is accurate.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're not comparing oranges to apples. We're not doing that. You
Right.
could put that. You can make that situation into anything. If it was, if my mother had a mustache, she'd be my father. That's kind of the
LeBron's
saying.
not
It's
going
like,
to Russia with oil.
Yeah, you can't.
Exactly.
You can make a hypothetical make sense in any context as long as you create other hypotheticals, right? Like
Yep.
LeBron James isn't in that situation 99.9 of his life, so it doesn't matter what it isn't. And
sure.
I'm so glad you came on right now where the WNBA All-Star weekend took place with that topic. We've been trying to discuss it little by little on this podcast. We've been discussing it a lot in group chats, and the conversation's great because we're able to go back and forth, because I think what it did was it was a crime, and then it was I think people didn't know it was political. There was war.
Yep.
Then there was social. So it's a lot deeper than just somebody bringing paraphernalia or drug on a plane. It got a lot deeper with
Yep.
USA and Russia, and but to spin it in a way where it's injustice and all that stuff,
Yeah. I know.
it makes the other things that are really injustice seem a lot less, is what I'm trying
Right.
to say.
Right. Yeah. So, hey, based on the information that I have that's out there, she broke the law. Sorry.
Do you know how small that MVP trophy would have looked in her hands if she would have won? That shit would have looked like a little like a little eyedropper in her hand, bro. Like,
Show a
She
picture. Bring up a picture. Bring up a
like
picture.
my
She
protein
is huge.
bottles like are bigger than that shit. Like what is going on? Like,
Get on a picture right now, please. Show the
I don't
YouTube
know.
audience.
bro. Like
Dog,
nah,
that
shit was
thing.
terrible.
Yo, I seen a tweet today that somebody did like Google shopping and pulled up an Amazon of $18 trophy
I saw that.
that they
I saw
bought
that.
from like Amazon or Target, and it was very similar. I'm telling you, yes, maybe one's plastic and one is real silver, but there is no difference other than what they're made out of. It is so cheap. Yeah, my
This is it, bro.
look at this. Come on, dog. Look how she's holding it. She's holding it
I
with
think she
three
got her
fingers.
nails done.
Wait, four. Yeah, she
Wait.
Plum. I mess with Plum. We mess
Wait,
with
hold on.
plums.
This is what you were talking about.
Come on, dog. Look at that.
1999.
Yeah,
That's cheap.
That thing,
Look,
that thing,
hey,
Bro.
4.6 out of 5 ratings.
bro, what is this, bro? Like, this just goes back to the whole topic. Like, you couldn't get something better. Like,
Come on,
Come
on,
on.
Ben. Ben,
that thing weighs
We're-
that thing weighs 4 ounces.
at least.
Yeah.
Beta weighed more when she was born than that trophy.
No doubt. Yeah.
Like, yo, like if I would have gave that trophy back, like I would have been like, I don't want this shit. Like, what is this, a paperweight? Like,
Right.
is this a trophy for ants?
Yeah, that's. And it's crazy because obviously a lot going on, a lot of eyeballs are on the situation. So obviously we're joking here, but when you think you have a situation where if you as the WNBA with this going on, what I think, because I think in a way that's not typical and may come off as wrong, is the WNBA is taking advantage of a social situation with BG, and they would hope that it would boost ratings. Because guess what, guys? At the end of the day, money is money, and that's what ESPN cares about. That's what the trophy
Yeah.
ceremony. So you would think
Yep.
in the time that you had the most eyeballs on you, get a little bigger trophy. You know what I mean, Doug?
Yeah.
Like get something that
Right.
like represents like an all-star. Because in the same breath, I understand the money. Maybe they can't like budget, but in the same year that the NBA did the Kobe Bryant trophy, like come on, like represent, like try not to make your sport a laughing joke as much as possible is what I'm trying to say.
They got
Yeah.
that shit at Kinko's 24 hours.
They're like, yo, we need this engraved in the next 12 minutes. Hurry up. It's a running clock. Come on.
It would have been funny if there was just a paper label maker on it, not even like an engravement, just says
Right?
WNBA All Star MVP.
Still had the
Dog.
Kinko sticker on the bottom of it.
She can return it.
Yo,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
they need to
Oh,
do
shit.
better. I hope next
Do
year
better,
they come with
please.
some fire.
I'm rooting for them. We all say
Yeah,
jokes,
I
but
mean-
at the end of the day, I'm a New York Liberty fan. I like my girl Sabrina. She puts up triple doubles.
Hooping.
She plays in the
Triple-doubles.
Barclays. If they're on national media right now, because I'm in Florida, so I can't access all their games, but I'll put them on for sure. But I want them to do better. Like, come on, please. Don't take advantage of a social situation with BG, because I know that's what they're doing for ratings. They know more people will watch their games if this prolongs.
Yep.
They'll never admit it.
It's a political story now, so that's what it is.
Political? We're going political?
No, it's a BG story.
No, yeah, 100%, 100%.
Let's stay on that political game.
It for sure is. Hey,
Yeah.
do you know how much
Byron?
crack Hunter Biden had?
How much?
His shit got hacked.
was
4chan
it?
hacked his shit, bro.
What was it? 2 point.
It was 20
how much?
grams. He was so
20.
fucked up. He doesn't even know how to read.
Yeah.
What?
Yo,
Wait, what happened?
You didn't see that?
you didn't see the
No.
video?
Play it.
All right, hold on, bro. How have you not seen this, bro?
Play it. This is why
Yeah,
B.Wonder.
20
We
grams?
figured in on Enter the
Wait,
Lab.
when did
My man
this-
Fort Sama has figured
when
out
this happened?
technology.
So 4chan hacked his iCloud, and they're posting all the videos he had and shit.
And you know, if you do crack, your
Get
password
outta
is
here.
probably password 123, right?
I was
'Cause
just gonna say that. Yeah.
you know what I
My
mean?
Password was not difficult at all.
Yeah, your password is 000.
I need
No
crack
way.
1, 2, 3.
Ready?
Bro,
Watch
look
this.
at this. Look how messy this room is.
Yeah. It's exactly what you would think a person doing
This
crack.
dude has been up for 13 days.
At least.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Get out of here.
In the
This just
video,
happened?
he's telling a hooker or something that how much it weighs, because they're about to, and she's like, how much is it outside the bag? Whatever it is, we all knew this is. And then the same person that tweeted this out tweeted in their thread that like, I'm gonna call him Byron. Byron, like 30, 40 years ago, like was on the Senate, whatever, Congress was saying that no matter what, if you possess crack cocaine, you get 5 years
bigger than
minimum.
a quarter.
Yeah.
No parole. The judge
Which
has no option. So,
No
like,
option.
how many years does he have right there? Like, all right, you got like 30, 40 years, bro.
I think I was gonna say that's probably 30 years right there, right?
Which take that further, and you know we're all being honest here in America. You know you know the 90 to 95% of the demographic that's doing that drug at the time, whether it's been planted, whether it's been convoluted or put in a situation. That's what it was. That's what it was in the 80s and 90s was let's put away people, but let's put away a certain demographic of people.
Yeah,
So.
that's what that whole thing was. Like that. Why you think he was saying no parole? Judge has no like. Come on, bro. Like
You're not doing that
say
for
what
your
you
people,
wanna
bro.
say.
Yeah.
No,
100%.
exactly. You know, you get
Damn,
special
I
privileges.
did not know that.
Yeah. So
That
that
family, I
just
tell you.
That family's interesting,
right?
that
That family might be more wild than the Trump family.
I was gonna
And
say,
that's saying something.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
who's more interesting?
Yeah, the video. I watched the video of the president.
Let's play that for it.
yesterday.
Pull
Giving
that
a
up.
speech when he was like, "End quote." Repeat line.
Wait for it.
Wait, why
For-
does he get so excited when he says repeat line? He's like, "End quote." Repeat line. Like that.
Oh my god! It might have had an exclamation point. You know what I mean? For play it with audio with that Ron Burgundy joint.
Oh my gosh, man! Like this dude is like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like
He is.
like
he's
sometimes
not
I
there.
start to feel bad, but it's like, nah, I don't have to feel bad because like people
No.
actually voted for this.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I put that. I circled that circle at the time. I'm gonna be honest. I circled the circle. I'm not gonna lie and be like, yo, what idiots voted for him? I circled the circle. I don't regret it, but if I had to do it again, I'd do it differently. I'd
Right.
probably go independent. I wouldn't even vote for the other side. I'd vote for the third party that I could.
look at this.
Make sure it's got volume,
Yes,
please.
That's the
It's
best
got
video.
volume. It's got
It's the
volume.
best video.
All right, play.
higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the
Pause it
line.
real quick. See, you get so excited.
For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, Burgundy will read.
Play it one more time.
Higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
You're right. His octave does go up a little
Anything
bit.
You put on that prompter, Burgundy will
Ben, you're
read.
right. The octaves in his
higher.
voice
So
goes,
excited.
repeat the line.
Dude,
Oh man,
he
dude,
looks
it's
he looks
you
like
gotta
he's
laugh
not
at this
there.
stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta
It's
laugh at
hilarious.
this stuff.
What's funny
You really
is,
do. That's the only way to like.
What's
get over
funny
it.
is I watch. I'll stay into my In Touch news. I'll watch like Crystal and Sagar on YouTube, like the independent YouTube show. I like them too a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched him.
Can
today.
you send that to me if you remember throughout the week?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And they just do like 10-minute. They talk back and forth. And Sagar is like a conservative. She's like a non-conservative, but they talk. It's a great show. And he was like, the white and the official record that didn't say that. He said, let me something, which he didn't say. And they're like, women on it. And I edited the official record of the video. And if you don't know, it's a lie because you can hear it with your own ears and you can see it with your own eyes. End quote. Repeat the line. Repeat line. And then if you keep watching the video, he gets mixed up on the and or. Like clearly on the teleprompter, it probably said and /or. Where he's supposed to make a decision of which one he uses. And he was like, and or. He's like, and or, and he backs up. He was like, wait, not and or, and that other video where he makes up that word. He says that long word. That's like,
you would think like if you've done that many speeches as in the political realm, and also you're the president, you go over like obviously you have a speech. You're not writing it, but also you're being told bullet points like, hey, after this paragraph,
sure.
You're gonna repeat it. Maybe that person didn't tell him he's going to repeat the line, which, hey, it happens to the best of us. But the fact that he's senile and it's happening and chaos is happening in the country that he's running, it doesn't come off well.
If you've been in politics for 40 years, I expect you to be a little bit more polished than that when you're speaking.
If there's a minimum age, there's got to be, if there's a minimum age, I think we could all agree that there's got to be a maximum age. We can't be having our great grandfathers running around here making decisions.
This shit's nuts, man. It's like it's like senile crazy grandpa. And most people have a grandpa like that, where you're like, he comes over and like, what is he even saying? Like, we don't even know what he's saying.
And you don't want him to do anything but sit on the love seat in the corner.
Exactly. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go down to the grocery
just
store.
Sit there.
Yeah.
I went to Ford's crib, and I seen a few.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm like, how you getting there? I'm like, I'm gonna drive. I'm like, no, you're not.
You're not. You're incapable.
We'll take you there. You can't stand up on a bike.
Right? It's Saturday afternoon in South Florida. You can't drive.
Yeah. What grocery store are you going to? No,
I'll figure it out.
It took too long.
It's I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy world, man.
Is it?
It's
crazy.
You see what's happening in Sri Lanka?
I haven't.
Can you pull that one up too? Because we get a lot of video.
I just see the video of them entering that castle and then basically throwing like what looked like a rager to me, a party.
It did look like a rager, right? They got
crazy.
floaties and shit. Nah, not literally.
Floaties.
I thought that was a joke at first, because when you scroll through Twitter, obviously the editing and past videos with a current head title, you could be like, oh, that's from 10 years ago.
Like this?
Bro, this is wild.
Yo, they're living their best life.
There's another video for it.
It's
I don't know if you can find it.
In Arizona.
Of the outside. That does look like South Beach.
Yeah.
There's another video that
if you're gonna do that,
I don't know if it's real.
Life, while you're there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's real, but there's a bunch of people on the outside and they all swarm, and it looks like 1 million people are outside. Like I said, I don't know if that's real. Maybe you could find it in the
them rushing
thread.
in the front of it. That's the one I saw.
Yeah, is that real?
Yeah.
Did you see that as well?
I think so. It looked real.
Yeah,
it looked crazy.
It looked real as well. Yeah, I was like, what's that? Yeah, it just seemed like 1 million people in front of this dude's house rushing it, and maybe using the word Russian isn't good right now, but
Yeah, I don't
ah,
I don't know the extent of why it's all happening there. I have probably assumptions that are probably accurate, but it's wild. This is why I love chilling out in Iowa. Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of, the
This is the one
former
you're talking
prime
about.
minister, got shot in broad daylight.
That was the
This is what you're
craziest
talking
shit
about.
ever.
Oh, that one is
Yes.
that one's what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Bruh.
Like I said, I don't know if that's what it. I don't know if that's real. That
It
could
looks
be
like-
from 20 years ago.
Looks like some
But
Game of Thrones shit.
that
Right?
does, right? It's when
It looks like some
yeah,
Game of
when
Thrones stuff.
it's season 8, episode 7. That's wild.
Through.
I mean, it looks legit. That I mean, how many? What event could that have been where that many people are rushing a big ass building? I don't know, but it's good
Right.
entertainment.
No, but
Supposedly
the
they're just
Japanese
pissed
prime
about
minister thing
everything. Yeah.
about just life, the way they
Isn't that
treat
wild,
there.
huh?
Yeah. You know, hearing and seeing stuff like that, and then, understanding what goes on in their country, reading about it, and then other countries. Like I've been reading a lot about Uganda for some reason and what life
Good.
is like there. No, not good.
Right.
Unfortunate.
We talked about that last episode, me and Four. We were like, whenever you have, obviously we try to stay as informed, but we're not as much as possible. But you get those really ignorant people that you either friends or close acquaintances where they're like, oh, this is the worst life ever. This is like America's worst. And it's like, we were like, yo, dog, we were in a civil war 300 years ago. Like, they were like, we were trying to kill the person that lived next to you. Like, it didn't, like, to think that this is the worst ever is crazy. It's biased.
I know.
And to think it's going to get better, yeah, I want to be hopeful. I think it will. But it's going to get worse. A lot worse before it gets better, I think. I think there's a lot more bad to happen over the next few decades before it kind of evens out, and I think we got to get it all out. History shows, but this is nothing.
I'm an optimist at heart.
Yep.
And I'm with you. I think, we're going to turn here. I'm the same way in a lot of things. I think things have to blow up before they get better, unfortunately.
Yes.
Because sometimes it takes a drastic type event that is going to help alter the thinking and wake people up and be like, hey, what the fuck is going on? I think we see some of that these days, so I think maybe we're heading on the right path. But life, anybody that lives here, I mean, it's not, life is good, but, it feels like things have been better here before.
Hey, the
Right.
dollar is now worth the same as the euro. So
Yep. Which, hey, I don't even want to talk about any markets at all.
Yeah.
None.
Anytime I see green for
I
2
made the-
consecutive days, I think I won the lottery and I'm still down like
Yep.
50 racks.
I know. I
Shit.
made the
Yeah.
mistake the other day of like looking at my 401k.
No, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that to
And then-
yourself. Like, hide
and
the
then on my
rope.
and then on my crypto investments, and then on my stock market
Stop.
investments, and then adding them all up and seeing where I'm
No, what are you doing to
at.
yourself, man?
I
Come
made that
on.
mistake the other day.
Yeah.
And then my wife and I were driving. I don't know. We went to eat somewhere. We're driving in the car, and I told her how much that we're down. She's like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah."
There's certain things that even Bree doesn't want to know about that, like, I'll say just to, like, talk about, just to put it out there. And it's like, damn, I shouldn't have probably told her that because now she's going to think about it. I'd rather take on, and it's funny how, like, the woman and the man, no matter where we are in society, that we'll still take the brunt of a lot of the frustration, the stress of whether it's the world, financial, no matter who's making the money or whatever the situation is. It is like we could do it more because as women, raising a baby, doing all those things, we want them to concentrate and be free on that. Give me that trust. And it's funny that
For
you
real.
just said that. And we're in different like relationships right now, but like it doesn't matter who you're in. It's like we got to take that on for them at the end of the day.
For sure. It's like, don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. Let me look at it. Let me internally
Please.
battle with myself.
Yeah, I'll handle this.
Let me go to the dollar store and get everything we need for the week
Dude.
instead of going to the local.
I haven't hit the dollar store up lately anyway.
Oh, dollar store is
Oh,
great, man. I'll spend
Hey.
$35 in there.
Yeah.
I love it
Hey.
and
For
feel
sure.
great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What up?
What this is something we need to talk about because I
Yeah.
don't know how much longer we're gonna have you on, but we need to get this out the way. One of your favorite people,
Ooh.
Elon Musk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. What's going on with bro?
I do think of Ben every time I see him tweet. So
Yeah.
what's going on, brother?
He's got like 9 kids, like
Personal and business.
Hey,
not buying
the kid
Twitter
thing,
no more. Like
The kid thing, the whole Twitter thing. I don't know. The more and more you see it, it just feels like he was never actually going to buy it.
I don't think so. Either.
And I don't understand all of the business side and what they're going to do now, but just contractually, I understand a little bit about that, and I don't know how he's not going to not buy this. So I don't know what he's going to do here, because like him having to prove the other side is just going to be super, super difficult. But him, I don't know. Sometimes I can't read that guy. Right?
Bro, I
sometimes
look
you're
at him, I'm
wait.
like, this guy's not human.
He bought it and didn't buy
definitely
it
is
like
not
3
human.
different times. It's like, what's going on
Yeah.
here?
I know. The kid thing.
He's just like us, right?
And he's just
like
a
us.
troll. He's just a troll. He's like,
He
I'm
can-
trying to populate the world.
He is.
Like,
That's the
dude.
more and more he is.
Hey, we need
He
more
is-
Elon Musk more than we need other people that are making babies. Let's be honest.
Yep, no cap.
I do agree.
I'll take it.
I
Huh?
do agree with you there.
Oh,
I agree
okay.
with you there. Yep. I don't know. I don't know how to read that guy. Sometimes I'm like, hey man, maybe stay off. Maybe don't say on the internet what's coming in your head because you're the
Yeah.
richest guy in the world, and you can like. That guy shifts markets. Like he anything
For
he
real.
does
Yep.
can like
Because he
send
can, because it's
shockwaves
like
through everything.
nothing to him. He's getting some lawsuit because of Dogecoin or some shit too.
Yeah. So do you think I think maybe in a way everything he does is calculated, right?
It
So
seems
maybe this is all
uncalculated,
calculated.
but it is
To
calculated.
him,
Right.
for him, it's calculated. But average people like
'Cause
us,
it's just-
we look at that shit,
But how do you get to where he's at in life? Not
You're right.
not
being
giving a
able,
fuck.
like you have to be calculated in decision making and understand. You also have to be ruthless as a human
Yep.
being,
Mhm.
which, there are many stories of him. He's apparently a ruthless person to work for. Like he demands.
All of them are, bro. All of them
Yeah.
are. All
Yeah.
of them. Steve
so
Jobs, he got
that way-
cancer and died, but what was said after he died? He was like, oh, he created great things, but he was a cocksucker. Like,
Yeah.
all of them came out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay.
Because he hurt. Oh well, because he hurt somebody's feelings. Because he can't hurt anybody's feelings these days.
Oh,
Yeah,
God forbid.
yeah.
God forbid. Please.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry,
Nobody's
Ben.
feelings can be hurt.
Please
right?
continue. Please
Yeah.
continue. I apologize.
So Elon, I don't know. He definitely is buying Twitter. I don't see how he's getting out of that. Maybe he should just focus on SpaceX for now. And
Probably.
figure
Yeah, he's
everything
doing a
else out
lot.
later.
He's doing a lot right now.
I personally
I
think
saw-
what happened is he wanted to buy Twitter, but then the markets crashed, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "Wait a minute, how?"
What the
And he
fuck?
signed the contracts, so they were signed.
Oh.
So now it's like, how the fuck am I going to get that money? Because I think what I saw the other day, he is worth $65 billion less dollars since the markets crashed.
What?
Which, yeah, he's lost $65 billion in worth
Oh
since
my God.
since like all the markets crashed. So that might have something to do with it too. He's like, I simply don't have the
That
money
makes me
anymore.
feel a little bit better about losing like 50,000 in like. So I feel a little
Right.
better.
Right. So I don't know. Hey, let me show you this. See, can you see it?
Yeah, let me
Can
see
you see this
Ooh.
house across from me?
Yeah.
Is there birds? You see all
Ooh.
those birds on there?
That's a tall building.
I don't see
I
the
kind of
birds.
see it. I see the sunset right
Yeah, sunset is
behind
nice.
it. That's beautiful. You got a great view, bro.
There's- Yeah, thank you. There's like 500 birds that live in this tree, like right over here, and they just fly around our neighborhood. And I swear to God, they sit on top of a different person's house in the neighborhood every single night. Like right now, they're across from our neighbor John and Zoe.
They sit on
There's
your
like-
house.
I don't know, but my house is super.
They
my house
better
is
not
super
be.
tall.
They
It's
better
like-
not be pooping on that driveway.
No. Mm.
You got to go out there with the power washer.
Oh, I'm constantly power washing.
I
You know what
know
I am?
you
I'm the
are. I
blower.
know you are.
I'm the blower guy. I got a air blower blowing leaves and grass clippings. I'm blowing
I
dirt
know
off
you
my.
are.
Yep, every morning. You know.
I love it.
Sometimes I let our cat out too, and sometimes she'll get like step out of the yard, and I use the blower to get her back in.
She doesn't like it.
No, she hates it.
Oh man,
So, like,
yeah, cats
she
hate
steps out
anything
of-
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. She steps out of the fence, and I go get that blower, and I start chasing her back into the house. So
Man, you got the life, brother.
You
That's
get
life
any
out here, man.
tattoos? You get any more
I have.
tattoos?
Oh yeah,
but I
that's a
do-
good question.
Yeah.
no, but I want one bad. It just
Yeah, I've been itching as well.
you know.
I heard.
But,
I heard you were getting the pod logo tatted. What happened to
Yeah, what happened?
I'll
I
do
heard.
that?
I have so many things I want. I can't decide on what I want. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
It
Like,
does.
can't decide on what I want to go for. So I haven't. You know.
I don't have any, so I don't have that problem.
I didn't realize you didn't have any. That's crazy.
I got no
You should
tattoos,
get some.
bruh.
Yeah, just get
Get
little
some.
ones. Like that's why I like
Yeah.
I like Ben's flow, where like I have like similar, where it's like you get little ones randomly throughout the body instead of getting like a whole sleeve or feeling like you need to do
Yep.
something different. That's why when I think we first linked up on the pod, it was like, oh, you have tattoos, and not saying that I just went through your Instagram. I was like, I didn't see one tattoo on your body.
Yeah, I
And
didn't.
it's
I didn't know
because
Ben
they're
had tattoos.
they're in certain situations that
strategically
you
placed.
exactly, and I like that a lot. So there is a few tattoos that you have that you showed me that you have like position wise that I'm like, ooh, I like that spot, like above the knee.
Yep.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
if
In
I do
certain
anything,
spots.
I'll do some leg stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I've been my right leg. I'm filling that up with a lot of different little stuff on there. You know, I got that '90s S. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh yeah, the 90s ass. Let me see
You
that.
see it?
Yeah. I love that,
Yeah.
dog. I
Yep.
love that.
That's great.
Tight.
That's fucking funny.
I got a peace sign on my leg. You know,
That's
got
amazing.
that baby right there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one on the bone right down the middle, that had to hurt, no?
Oh, dude, that thing was probably
Right?
the painful tattoo I have.
Jesus. On
Probably
the
the most painful
bone.
tattoo I had.
Right
Even
on the
when he-
shin.
Yeah, I went and got it, and he was like, "This is gonna be a lot of black I have to pack in here." He's like, it's gonna
Yeah,
hurt
it
like a
looks like
bitch."
it looks
And I'm like,
deep.
I know it's gonna, and it did not feel good. So, but hey, I kind of like it.
Hey,
in
you
a way.
look cool.
It's
You
part
look
of the
cool.
therapy. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm just being me. I
No.
want to look cool.
Hey, you
know.
fucking look cool, brother.
I just want to be me. You know?
And by being you, you're way cooler than the rest. Well, obviously, we appreciate you having you on. I don't know how many more minutes you got. If there's any other topics, anything you want to talk about, real quick before before you sign
I
off.
do want to talk
Tell us.
about one topic.
Go ahead.
do want to talk about one topic just because I have the opportunity.
Yes,
just-
floor's yours.
I don't want you to get emotional about it, Ray, but I gotta
Oh.
know your feelings on what's going on with your Nets.
Jesus Christ. I literally try. I don't even try to put the nets in our. I literally, yeah, right. I don't even try to put the nets in our subject like conversation because it's like I'll mention it and then move on, but I'll keep it short. You get. Actually, I'll pull a little from you. There's certain franchises and certain people in life that could go for it all, get the glory, and get the reward. And then there's some people or some franchises that sell their soul. They do too much. They go against what is meant for them. And this is the result of it. The Brooklyn Nets and the New Jersey Nets before that have never been a team that should or could go for the stars immediately. They should build, right? And what they did was they went to Brooklyn. They thought they could one time. That failed. They get it. They revamp. They try to do it again. It fails, or it's failing. After this, if this doesn't work out and we don't have a world championship in the next 3 years, which I still hold hope. I've seen Kobe and Shaq hate each other and ask for trades and talk all this stuff and then win, right? Not saying this is the same, but if this doesn't work out, we need to go back to the lab. We need to be who we are and act as if we're the New Jersey Nets that are irrelevant, but with the Brooklyn, New York name, and build from there, like the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are doing exactly how it is.
Good.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
pretty all the time. It looks a little
Nope.
fancy. They win. They're relevant. But they're doing it the right way, and you give yourself a chance. You can't sell your soul like we have for the last 10 years and expect to be the Lakers, to be
Yeah.
the Celtics. Look at the Celtics. The Celtics just got better
Yeah.
by getting
Yeah, they got
Gallinari,
Brogdon.
like
Gallinari,
Brogdon.
that's a good move.
How did they just get better? And then KD wants to ask off the Nets and go where? To the best two teams in the league? Phoenix?
Yeah.
First of all, Phoenix isn't going to make it happen because they're not going to trade who they
I
have.
was like,
Because
who are they going to give? Like,
why
what
would
are
they
gonna do?
trade half their team for one player when they have
Yeah, no,
already
yeah,
a
yeah.
first place team? And then he wants to go to a team that's already winning, which says a lot about his character. Jesus Christ. It's making me as a fan, and I was all in, make me love him a lot less. But also, where's he going to go? New Orleans? We're going to trade
Yeah.
you to New Orleans and get 4 picks back, and we're going to get – you're not going to have a team. Like, why would you – whoever told him this was a good idea to request a trade, I don't care what the reason is giving him bad advice. And if it's only him thinking it, damn, bro, you're living up to exactly what we all think you are or thought you are. And it's bad because I didn't think he was this person, but everybody told me he is this person. Now I'm starting to believe it. It's like you are literally living exactly what we thought you were. And it's like, bro, you're playing not both sides of the fence, you're playing 3 sides of the fence. And you just want it how you want. And that's my last time I'll talk about it until something new happens, but glad you asked it. It's a shit
That's what I
show.
wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted to
It's
see
like,
more
yeah.
passion for your viewers on there. I think the whole situation.
I'll take a shot on that note. Thank you very much.
The whole situation of Kyrie and all that last year, I think it just, the whole stuff surrounding the team left kind of like some bad vibes there, right? Maybe not necessarily person to person, but the energy around the team just wasn't good anymore. And I think that led to it because of all the other outside circumstances with New York's rules, which are stupid anyway, and all that stuff. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. And it's KD, so he runs from tough work,
They called him Cupcake years ago,
Yep.
and it's proving itself.
When things
So yeah,
get
I want to
tough-
go play with Miami, but only with Jimmy and Bam. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
I want to go to Phoenix, but with Devin and CP3. Like, what are you even saying?
I know.
You're not even this
I
universe.
I did not like it at all. I just like, dude, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Anyway,
I get it
Well-
as a business, and I'll last on this because you got me hype. As a business, I get it. You're your own business. You're a person, and I get why he asked out. But to ask out without having a conversation with management, because everything that was prior to that was he hasn't talked to management, he hasn't talked to the team. Like, if we're all in business together and I have an issue and I just go right to the media and say, hey, I'm asking out, instead of talking to y'all, like, you should, no matter what the issue is, you should look at me as I'm the bad person in this. No matter what you guys did. Like, you said this about me and you did this behind my back, Ben. But at the end of the day, I didn't even bring it up to y'all. But, like, that's what needs to be said, and it hasn't been done. So, the NBA is always drama.
Yep, I know.
And you got to love it.
It's always drama. All right. Hey, boys.
every day.
It's good to be back.
B.Wonder.
Ben,
Hey, till next time.
my
Till next
guy.
time. I'll be back sooner
Enter
this
the
time.
lab. Exit the lab.
Exit
Peace,
the lab.
brother.
Peace, guys.
Peace. My man B.Wonder. That was great.
That's my fucking guy, bro. Like,
God damn. It's funny. It's been an hour and I feel like
I
that was
know.
10 minutes.
10
minutes.
It's never
10
enough,
minutes.
bro. Like, I could talk to that man for hours and not get tired. Like, he's just got so much knowledge
Right?
about everything, and like he actually knows how to have a conversation. Like, he's not gonna get mad at you if you disagree or don't have the same point of view as him. And it's like, we need more people like Ben in the world, bro. Like, just like, I
Just
love
talk.
Ben, bro.
Just talk. Say your opinion. You're going to say mine. You're going to say yours. We're going to talk about it. Hey, and we keep it moving. Yeah, that was crazy. That was 1 hour or technically like maybe like 57, 58 minutes. And I looked up and I was like, oh shit, we're at 60
Oh,
minutes.
fuck. Yeah.
We're getting towards the end of this. You know what I mean? But
I know.
we didn't. I love it. Let's see. With my laptop, let's plug in this laptop real quick, and then we'll do some. We'll do some rapid fire topics. Have some lighthearted. Hopefully, y'all appreciate B.Wonder being on the pod. Oh, that was amazing. And for y'all that don't know, and people that won't listen to this or this part, you'll get a little sneak peek. The first 10 minutes of that interview wasn't recorded, and that was my I didn't want to bring it up during because I wanted to see if we could hit all the points that we did, and for it, we probably nailed it.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job.
Like organically too. Like I know you told me to like chill out, and which I needed.
Next play, baby.
I need to be told that, and this is why we're a team. The moment you said that, I was like, all right, buckle down. Let's go. Because I didn't hit record. I looked at the time, and we were probably like 10, 12, 15 minutes in. I was like, damn, we redid it again. And that shit hit, I think it hit better than the first recording. That's just me, but I'm kind of biased.
Fuck it.
What we got, brother? Let's, how about you, just to end this, because we're about an hour in. And once again, we appreciate Ben for coming on, because I think we could have a 3-hour podcast. We could have a Joe Rogan effect in here, right? Like just 3 hours of it. Maybe we'll do that one day. Maybe we literally will do like on an episode where we like have missed the last week or two. We'll just hit record in just 3 hours. Fuck it.
Yeah, we can even go live and see if anyone wants to get on and talk some shit. Have some callers. Long time listener, first time caller. Let's
try to do that. I like that idea better. Like
long time caller, first time listener.
have 4 hours of just live and just see what happens from like just 7 to 10. And,
bro.
Yeah, I like that. But let's cover whatever you have. How about you bring up some topics real quick, and then I will, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of going in on the notes. It was the first time in a while that I was. You
put most of these notes together, and I'm like, holy shit.
Some stuff in. Yeah,
I like it.
I mean, shit. Some stuff that was prevalent on social media this week. I'm upset I didn't know about it, but hey, kind of good because now everyone's getting fucked. DoorDash seemed to have a glitch, and people were able to just order whatever they wanted, like alcohol, food, all that kind of shit. I saw some pictures, bro. There was mad, like, everyone was ordering like Wingstop, everyone was ordering McDonald's, like
was some of that photoshopped or old pictures? Because you know nowadays people beef for the clout, like, oh, look at Wingstop, it's got so many orders, but meanwhile that was like from 5 years ago. But there was a legit glitch that was ordering food that people weren't ordering.
It wasn't you didn't have to pay for it, like there was no payment. But I'm sure the next day, like, that shit hit your bank account or something. Yeah,
had to, right?
Bro,
like how does a company make up for those losses? Like they gotta backtrack that and be like, hey, I know you didn't pay for it yesterday, but you need to pay for that today.
And like some people still weren't even tipping drivers. It's like, yo, how is the food free and y'all still not tipping us? Like, come on, bro. Like, be a little bit decent. Like, I know y'all scammers right now, obviously.
Bro, I had
help us out.
Last week we had a nice 10 people dinner. The waiter, allegedly he was new at Boatyard, Fort Lauderdale. 18% was already agreed to, but good thing I've learned over the last few years is over tip, because good vibes, good karma. You know, everybody's trying out here. Everybody's figuring it out. But, man, my man was awful. I got my appetizer when I got my main course, and that's all I need to say. Still gave him 20%. 18 was included, gave him 20%, so gave him an extra 2. And guess what? Since that day, my life has been great. So, hey,
nice.
Can't complain. Nothing great, nothing bad has happened. So, like, it's been a good life. But go ahead, another topic. Go ahead.
Staying on the food delivery stuff, you know, because, you know, motherfuckers don't want to leave the crib sometimes, and they just want to order food. Amazon, GRUBHUB, partnered up.
Ooh.
You can get a free year of GRUBHUB.
I never used GRUBHUB.
If you got Prime, I know y'all got Prime.
Oh, we're big time Amazon Apple people here. Yep.
So yeah, so currently Grubhub subscription is $10 a month. You get that shit free for a year. Not
Okay.
bad. $720.
Okay.
Probably some perks. I haven't used Grubhub too much, but might try
Yeah,
it
I
out.
never
I
used
got
it.
Prime. Yeah, I got Prime now, so gonna check it out, see what's good.
Let me send a text real quick. Go ahead. Next topic.
Yeah, next topic. This was kind of a little, close to my heart because I used to watch this shit growing up as a kid, and very like all the time. And I even played the card game and all that kind of shit. Creator Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi,
Damn.
found dead at sea, bro. Like I don't know what buddy
On
was
a
doing.
boat or in the
I,
water?
I didn't read too much
What's that
about
man
it.
doing?
He was 60, bro. He was only 60.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I sent that to my brother immediately. I play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. My brother had the fucking the arm bar with the bang. I'm playing that. What, bitch?
My boy said the C activated a trap card. I was like, yo, that's fucked up, bro.
Trap
That's
card.
real fucked up. That's real fucked up,
Yeah.
dog.
And then the
That's
show was fire
The show
too.
was lit.
It
bro.
was
The
it was
show
a second.
lit.
It was Pokemon. Then that. Like
Yeah,
boom.
yeah,
Damn.
for real.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Those are, like that, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to
Yep.
watch all that shit, like Gundam Wing, all that
Damn, bro.
shit.
We would have got along if we were younger.
Oh, of course, absolutely. A lot of people dying, bro. A lot of
A
people
lot
dying.
of people dying.
He died. We had James Caan that died. He lived a pretty long life, 82 for y'all that don't know. He was Buddy's dad in Elf. Y'all gotta know James
Oh
Caan.
yeah. He passed.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P. Paulie Walnuts, my dog.
Shout
R.I.P.
out.
man. Shout out, bro. Wearing the wife beater. Ode to my
Damn.
dog. Honestly, one of my favorite characters in that show. Like I know
was a
he was
legend.
like I know he in that show he was just like crazy and like weird and just like always doing whatever. But come on, man, come on. Like one of my favorite parts
If you
with
could
him,
pull it off illegally and not off of whatever, it'll stream.
And-
It'll show.
and I'm not even gonna go with the fucking episode when him and Chris get lost in the woods when they're trying to catch the Russian cat. Like
Which
I'm
was pretty fire. That was one
Yeah.
of the most classic scenes or episodes of all time.
that was a good one. It's when him and Chris kept having the fucking thing that he was making Chris pay for everything.
Oh, with the dinner? Yeah.
Yes.
With the dinner, that was lost his shit. I gotta see.
Yes.
Now it's a summer with less sports. I gotta rewatch it for the third time. I watched it for the first time when I was younger. I was like 13 years old watching that shit with my parents, which
I
is
found
probably
it.
not the
I found
best adult parenting movie should do. But they switched the channels or they muted it when it was sex scenes. It's cool.
Yeah, no, listen, like Sopranos, like there's a bunch of people that have my HBO account and like I tell them you can only have it if you watch the Sopranos.
Please, right?
And like sometimes I'll pick up watching where they left off and I'm just like, all right, I got you. Like I see you. Like, okay. All right, we don't own any rights to this video. Don't take it down, YouTube. This is a classic, have help us out here.
Yeah, it's great.
Yo, that is
Goddamn.
like one of my favorite scenes. And then another one is when like he finds out that his mom is actually his aunt, and his aunt is his mom. And he's like, "You're a whore."
Yeah,
you lied to me my whole life.
He all of a sudden doesn't like believe in anything anymore. Like he distrusts everything and everyone. It's amazing.
Yep.
Oh man,
And he
It's
never
so
threw
genuine.
The picture away. The picture of Tony and the horse. He never threw it away.
bro, you gotta stop because you're gonna you gotta stop. You're
And
gonna
then
make
Tony
me
walks in and he tries to hide it.
you're gonna make me watch this motherfucker show right after we end.
He's
here.
in Goodfellas too. He's got like a slight little cameo, but he's
Does
in
he?
Goodfellas too. Yeah. Yo, nah, this dude was bro.
R.I.P. Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah,
He
for
always
real,
gave
man.
it. He over there sunbathing with the little like.
Yeah, with his little thing, bro.
Come on, dog. That's crazy. What else we got?
OG, shit. Let me look at these notes, man.
There's a couple topics we could save for next week.
I got one real quick. Free Jose Alba. Free Jose Alba. For y'all that don't know this dude works at a bodega in New York, was getting harassed because motherfuckers didn't have enough money to what they wanted to buy, what they wanted to pay for. I'm not going to New York unless it's with Ray. I'm sorry. I don't want any parts of that city. I'm good. I'm good. Keep me out of there. Like I don't care who it is. No, I'm not going there. The DA needs to chill. They got him on $250,000 bail, bro. My guy is 61. He was protecting himself and his job, and he got a guy who's got a lifelong rap sheet trying to attack him. So he defended himself. Nah, bro. Nah. Fuck that shit. Free my dog. I'm good. So much shit happened in New York that girls were going crazy over some fries. I'm good. I'm good.
Damn.
I'm good. Now you got fucking all this gun shit. You need to turn your social media on. Like, nah, bro. I'm good. I'm so good.
Damn, you're venting.
I'll stay my ass in Georgia, man. Fuck that shit.
God damn.
Fuck that shit. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't need to go to New York, bro.
Okay.
Nope. Not trying to ride no subways. Not trying to see no Spider-Man with the bottle of Henny. Nah.
Oh,
nah.
With the Timbos on, with the fresh fitted,
with the Timbs on.
And you don't know that life when that cool air, you breathe in that winter air, feels good in your lungs. No, you don't want that.
I'm good. No.
Let's do some shout outs. Anything that we didn't get to this week, we'll carry over to next week. You got shout outs, and then I'll do my little quick list.
I got what we talked about. My little outro stuff with BR boys. Happy birthday, Patrick.
Happy birthday,
dog.
CEO.
Let's go. New stuff, new ventures.
Oh,
still
we
everywhere.
out there.
Still everywhere where we say, Tootsies.
Hey, I commented on the page on his post today. I was like, dog, we need that.
Water.
Posted a bottle. He posted a bottle with 2 glasses. Like, we need that.
Bro,
we need that for the pod.
Champagne.
Damn.
Everywhere. Now they at the Ritz Carlton. We at the Ritz Carlton.
What I tell you the other day?
Bro.
We got in before it was cool.
Bro.
We got in the BR boys before it was cool. Wait until it blows up. Then it was like, oh, we didn't tell y'all?
My guy was zooming on that jet ski, bruh. I see you, dog. I see you. Let's go, man. At the Ritz Carlton.
What else we got?
Ritz Carlton. Listen, bro.
He breathing heavy.
I gotta eat. I got that chick. That chick is calling my name. I got a grill at the warehouse now, so I've just been buying like chicken breast and steak. Bro, chicken breast is expensive.
Yeah, we went shopping today, and we did Aldi's, and then we did a Trader Joe's for the first time. Trader Joe's, my new joint. It's fire.
Oh, you got money.
Whole Foods. I mean, no, Whole Foods, you got money. And then we realized, damn, we're blowing money for no reason. Everything we buy is $1 less than what we buy at Whole Foods. And that, if you're buying 50 items, that shit adds up.
For real. Yeah,
yep.
No, I go to Walmart.
Nah, Walmart, you can't catch me dead. I'd rather give my left arm than to go into Walmart every single week, every 2 weeks. Nah,
They got a food line, though. So
God bless you if you go to Walmart. It's not for me. Just
cool.
like last week, Poppy fucking wine ain't for me. Walmart ain't for me. All right, let me do some shout outs. Shout out Baker Mayfield going to the Panthers, getting an opportunity. Free Baker.
They're playing against the Browns.
We'll see how that works.
The Browns are paying him to play against them.
Jeez. That's very interesting.
It's very Browns.
There's not much to carry on that. Everything we've been watching, it's like, oh, y'all just talking about it. Whatever. Deshaun Watson signed there. Baker never worked out. I don't know why. Baker has been competent since he got drafted. Just didn't work out, so they got to make moves.
Baker, Odell, and Jarvis didn't work out. And Nick Chubb. Nick Kareem Hunt. Come on, bro.
I mean, they made the playoffs. They won a game and all that, but it wasn't what they thought it would be. I don't know what their expectations were anyway. Let's see. Oh, shout out Jazz for making the All-Star game.
Hey, All-Star starter.
I got them.
Not even honorary.
Look at
All-star
Marlins.
starter, baby. Let's
Marlins.
go. Let's go.
Wait, where is it? Oh, hey. I didn't wear it for that, but I
go.
just happened to rock some Marlin stuff because I haven't worn it
got
in a while.
jazzed.
Shout out. Yeah. All-Star Home Run Derby this weekend. All-Star game this weekend. Let's have some fun with baseball. Let's celebrate the only sport that's relevant in the summer. Just everything else is dead.
Hey, Women's Euro World Cup starting. The Euro Cup,
cool.
whatever. Women's, something like that.
Are they
Soccer,
gonna have
women's
a trophy like this?
Euro. No, I think the Euro
Nah,
final
big.
will do
It's
it
bigger.
right.
I played golf this weekend. Haven't played golf in 3 months. Shout out Derv, my peoples.
What'd you shoot?
I normally shoot in between like what I was in 2021 because I haven't played that much. I'm usually in between like 98 and like 105. So, whatever range that is. I shot 103 without playing for 3 months. So it's very solid. I'm in my range and I haven't played in 3 months. Kept it simple. Had a great day. Went to a good party afterwards. So
Vito
very
shot a
good.
75. Don't forget.
Oh, Vito
75.
shot not well in the first 9, but then the back 9 he shot better, and he was the better golfer out there today.
No, that's what
day.
he was saying at your house. Shot 75.
That day, yeah, he shot his best ever. Believe me, when I showed up that day, he told me more about it. That's what he does. Shout out Matthew Berry. He's leaving ESPN. No more doing fantasy football. For
He didn't say
ESPN,
why, right?
He didn't say why, but my man, I followed him a lot, and he was not right a lot. So that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. Moving on. Matthew Perry, R.I.P. That's it for shout out. Yeah. I mean, where else are you gonna go? You're gonna go like CBS Sports. Like you're not gonna like ESPN is bigger than like CBS. So like whether you're good or not, it's like ESPN's a better platform. So whatever.
Yeah.
And then I have a couple things what to watch. I did want to ask Ben if he does watch F1, but didn't get that opportunity. Maybe I will next time. But the other day, what was that, Sunday? Woke up, watched F1. I was hungover as fuck. And then we put on a movie, Sinister. Are you into scary movies?
Yeah.
Sinister with
Sinister?
Ethan Hawke.
Is it new?
Yeah, I think it's like 3 years old. 3-4 years old. It's good. It's quality. It's like one of those. It's not like I don't like horror movies. I don't like scary movies because the story and the plot don't add up, and I'm always questioning things instead of watching it for what it is. But this one actually had a decent like storyline and whatever it was trying to portray. The ending was good. The ending was realistic. How every movie about death should basically end.
What's
So
it on?
Sinister. What are we watching on? Fuck.
Peacock? What the fuck?
That was me saying Peacock, but in a Peacock way. Sinister.
Yo.
I know. Let's see. What to watch? We watch. Yeah, Peacock. Yeah, Peacock.
Look at
Watch it
that.
on Peacock. Well, I finished The Boys. Did you finish The Boys?
I'm
Season
caught
3?
up. Yeah, I'm caught up. Shit crazy.
Oh, so you
bro.
watch all, dude. So
Yeah,
season 1
bro.
loved. Season 2 didn't like. I think the writing was poor. I thought the dialogue, like all the sequence of scenes, and then season 3 picked it back up. So that's usually the case. Sometimes in series you see like season 2 they try too hard or they do different things and then they realize that didn't really work. So I like season 3.
Season 3 was good. Season 3
was way more like I was looking. We just banged out like 4 or 5 episodes last night, so that shows how much I could tolerate that. So that was a good way to end it. So hopefully there's more seasons to come from that. Other than that, that's all I got.
I got some what to watch. Finished Stranger
Wrap
Things.
it up for us. What to watch? Give it to me.
You finished Stranger Things?
Nah, I didn't even start it. I gotta start it. You know that.
Damn. Yeah, it's true. I cried at the end. Not gonna lie.
Damn, you cried by yourself?
Got a little emotional. Yeah, I was, bro. Sunday, I was going through some
Damn,
shit.
bitch.
I don't know what it was. Just had the little thug tears dropping, bro. You know, it happens. Players fuck up too. Not afraid
You
to
know.
say it. I'm a grown man, comfortable with myself. I can say that on a
Yeet.
podcast. I watched this movie the other day for like the fourth time because it's such a great movie and Michael B. Jordan's in it. So like, why not?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. He's a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy.
Of course.
Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Fire.
Okay.
Fire. Watch it. And then I just started it this week, kind of like the same like plot thing, because like the same kind of shit happens. Chris Pratt's new show on Amazon Prime, both on Amazon Prime.
That looked very cool.
Terminalist?
You watched it?
Bam! Nah, bro.
Yeah?
Bro. Listen.
No, I'm just going off like commercial. Yeah, really?
Nah,
Okay.
that shit. Hey,
You know why I'm giving it a chance
He does
too?
his thing. He does
My
his
man
thing.
Joe Rogan supports and likes him as a human. So guess what? My
Chris
man
Pratt?
Joe. It's like, yeah,
Chris Pratt?
if
Yeah.
you
He
like
took some
it,
shots at Israel Adesanya.
if you like it, if you like it, and my man Joe Rogan like it, I like it.
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight as
Yep.
I'm eating.
All right, what's that on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Prime. I kept telling myself one more
Let
episode.
me write that down
and
now.
I watched like 4 episodes. I was like, it's
Oh,
like 2
yeah?
in the morning.
And
I'm
what's
like,
it
yo,
called?
I gotta go to sleep. The Terminal List. Yeah, he goes off, bro. He goes off like you seen The Punisher on Netflix.
No.
He goes off like that. Oh, watch The Punisher, bro. Punisher
Let me
is
write these
sick.
down.
Yo, and it's Marvel. Punisher is fire, bro. Like Frank Castle. When I grow up, I want to be like Frank Castle.
Punisher. All right. And that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yo, just get your life together, man.
I know,
Not you. I'm just saying.
Oh,
everyone
no, I
in
do.
general.
Trust
Like I know you got your shit together, but
Kinda.
like, like read a book.
Read a
Like,
book.
get some sun. Like go outside. Like stretch. Like maybe like go do some cardio or like go lift some weights or
Yeah, stop being a
I don't
fucking
know. Eat
piece of
some
shit
fruits
all
and
the time.
vegetables. Like today, I ate a chicken biscuit from McDonald's, and I was like, ugh.
Right? When you're in that
like,
right space,
it was this
yeah.
big ass piece of chicken, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is
Bro,
this?
when you're in that right space, whether it's mentally, physically, whatever, and then you do something that's different, and you used to do it a lot, like whether it's dieting, whether it's do certain activities, and you're like, oh wait, what? Like watching videos of people in a club at 2 a.m. with loud ass music and bottle service. I'm just like, how much was that?
I can't
How
do
are you
that
going to
anymore.
sleep? What time? Like, I'm overanalyzing it. I'm like, what time did you wake up the next morning? Do you have kids? It's like, I don't enjoy the things I used to anymore, and that's fine. Guess what? Evolution.
Evolution.
All right, let's wrap this episode up. Episode 31, great episode. B.Wonder entered the lab. Hopefully he'll be on a lot sooner than he was episode 11. Leave us with some, deliver us from evil, amen.
Did you ring a bell?
No, but I poked my that was pretty great timing, by the way, because I swung the wine glass into the bottle of wine, and it happened to make that chime at the end of amen. So shout out God. Shout out Jesus. Wrap it up.
I thought you rung a bell. Hold on.
Wrap it up.
Hold on, man.
What, are you
Oh my
Googling a
God.
quote?
Yeah, I am. Leave me alone.
Bitch.
Hold on. I'm gonna find one real quick.
This is the longest episode in a while, so
I
whatever.
know. Oh,
Ain't
yo,
nobody
I
listens
just-
as long anyway.
yeah, I just thought 2 more scenes from Polly, bro. when they don't want the soccer coach to leave the school, so they take the TV to his house, and he's like,
Ooh.
I don't want this. Polly and some other big dudes.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I don't know what it's about, but the TV stays here. He just leaves the TV on his driveway. And then the other one is when he's like cooking and shit and they're all there. And he goes, "You ever go to tie your shoes and notice your shoelaces are wet?" He's like, "That's not water. That's piss." Chris is like, "You see this shit on TV?"
Dog.
He's like, "You look at ladies' johns, you can eat maple walnut ice cream from the toilets, but the men piss all over the floor. Urinals jam with cigarette and mothball cakes."
What the fuck? What the
Yo.
fuck?
Hey, that show is greatness. Like, if you haven't seen that show, like, by now, you gotta watch it.
All right. I'll end this episode. Go watch The Sopranos now. Go watch what we watch to watch what to watch.
Django.
Elvis Escobar,
Django.
Fort Sama, episode 31. We appreciate, love, B.Wonder, Ben Valberg,
So much love.
Enter the Lab, Exit the Lab. Peace.